Hi, Redaktiv here, and time for episode 20 of All the Mods 8. Hello! Wow, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Come! I have some stuff for us to do today, so let's start right away with the spawners. I have added redstone controls to them, so I can turn them off and on. And the redstone signal is going a little bit cross, so if I start with the skeleton I get creepers too, and if I start the enderman I get enderman and creepers, and if I start creepers I get everything. I will have to take a look at that. I don't think I will manage to do anything about it except using, I don't know. I have also updated the spawners a little bit more. So if we take a look at the enderman spawner, we can see that the mean spawn delay and the max spawn delay is both 20, and the spawn count is 8. So I have decreased the delay and I increased the spawn count. I added redstone control. For these three I also added so they ignore light, and the mobs have no AI. I think that's better because they sometimes fight the fans. So without AI they won't do that. And I remembered to turn off the fans before I entered the spawn chamber. Good for me. I've done the same thing with the blaze one. So if I can't solve the problem here, I will add one in the middle and use it to activate all three of them. You can see what you can do with the spawners if you spell spawners correct. Do we have a spawner there? And we take and push the Y button, I think. Yes. Here we have the spawner modification that Apotheosis adds. We can add another star and they will keep spawning even when I'm not here. We have the soul lantern for ignoring light. I've done that. The ghast here for the maximum number of entities before they spawn. Right now this is a little bit low, so when they're spawning it takes a while for it to spawn again because of the number of entities. I don't have that many ghast hairs, but I'm planning to get more using blood infusion. So in the next episode I will do some more evil crafting. We will get to Promise of Tenacity 3, make some ghast hairs and some other bits and bobs from the evil craft mod. We're getting a water bucket that's never empty, for instance. Let's see, what can we do more? We can use the spider eye to increase the spawn count. We can make them silence, but that's no problem for me. The chorus fruit turns off the AI. The sugar decrease the min spawn time, and the clock is decrease the max spawn time. I added a redstone comparator to each of them to make them redstone controllable. You can use the dragon egg to remove all conditions. For instance, a slime spawner needs to be in a slime chunk below level 40 and so on, or in a swamp biome. So if you use the egg you can get the slime spawner to spawn everywhere. If you want to remove something that you added, you put a nether quartz in your offhand and then you add the item. So if I want to remove the redstone control thing, then I use another quartz and add another redstone comparator. then it removes the redstone control thing. I've done some building up here. I moved my tanks to a nice bench over here. I'm missing one flag. I moved the apotheosis stuff down here. I added the machines from Silent Gear. I'm planning on the next episode to update my tools even further. Maybe with a new material if I get the time to go to the end in between and get some shulkers, because I need that. I haven't done anything over here. This one is increased, so it's a little bit larger now. I have upgraded my furniture to aluminium furnace. I have added this water tank thingy for my axolotls. They are swimming down there now. I have made this stuff a little bit prettier. This is the statue from Supplementary. And I've got all the different cutters that I need and a cutting board. I went and got some Certus cords. Not sure if I'm going to start with applied energetics or if I'm going with refined storage. We will see. I've added some things in here. I'm going to add rooms behind here. It's going to be a power room. I'm going to start with a power mod, and I think I'm going to add a crate room. Over here, I'm planning to add the compacting compact machines, if I want to use any, to reduce lag maybe. I think that's what I've been building in here. I've compacting some of my drawers. I've got roots, farming delight, and delightful in the same drawer. I got some mixed items from different mods in the same barrel over here, or chest. I added one with the dice. And I got storage mods, mechanism, and silent gear. I added one for apotheosis. I got 3 epic. I got none. Yes, I got 1 of the mythic kind. I may have updated my tools a little bit more than last time. I've still got slots, I think. If we're going to take a look at this, then it's very a good thing to turn off the advanced tooltips, because it clutters up the information. Got now empty slot, empty slot. I got 1 empty slot for my sword. I want a armor piercing one, I think. And no empty slots for that one. I got a couple of empty slots for my pants. I got the empty slot for my chest. So if I get some good crystals, gems, I'm going to add them to the tools and armor. This is a beast. I've got a lot of aluminium. Aluminium is down here. I got over 1,000. I used my scroll of aluminium site for, I think it was 9 or 10 minutes, and I went to the mining dimension and got down to the right level, and that's the where the what is it called, the deep slate is beginning to spawn. If you go down there, you will find aluminium. And I used the aluminium sight and went berserk with my pickaxe, and I got over 2 stacks of aluminum ore, 2 stacks 11, 12 or something like that. And I did a test. I used my fortune pick that has fortune 6 on it, and I used it on 10 ores, and I got something like 9 ingots per, almost 10 ingots per ore when I put the raw aluminum in here, going through the ore purifier and the setup I got going here. So I used that on this 2 stacks. I got not that much, 8.5 ingot per ore, but it gave me a lot. So aluminum is not a problem right now. What I'm going to do is make a pickaxe. It's not that straightforward. Need some machines for that. So that I can mine the vibranium. Because aluminum isn't part of silent gear. You can see no, if we take an iron ingot for instance, you get the silent gear material left control thing. We don't get that on the aluminum. And I can't put the aluminum into the grader. That's a salvager. There's the grader. That's still the salvager. I can't put the aluminum into the grader. And that means I can't mine vibranium with my silent gear tool, because I can't make them that high of a tier. So I need an aluminum pick to mine the vibranium, and I'm going to add some fortune to that one using the Evil Craft Vengeance pickups to extract the fortune from them and putting them on the aluminum tool. And then I'm going to fly around in the nether, searching for the vibranium and trying to get at least some, so I can make a nice vibranium pickaxe, I think, to mine the unobtainium. I'm not sure if I can use the aluminum pickaxe on the unobtainium. I have to look into that. Well, that's what I've been doing in here. The mod we're going to take a look at today is this one, Hexerei. Hexerei is a magic mod basing around being a wizard. So I made a nice building for that. I have one Hexerei thing here. It's the Hexerei woodcutter. Hexerei adds a lot of stuff. One thing is this nice altar and the book. And this is so nice. You read a book like this. I'm going back to the front page now. So it starts with the introduction. You can right click the arrow and it will go to Welcome to the wonderful witchcraft-filled world of Hexerei, where many of you desired knowns and unknown will be met to its fullest. This mod is my life and soul right now. I put in nearly all my time, energy into it. Made by Joe Foxy. Joe Foxy, thumbs up to you. A great mod. I think. I haven't started it yet. But just looking at the book, that's enough for me. We can go to the item. This is the page for the items for the mod. You can find them in GAI, of course. It got some nice crafting mechanics and a broom that make you fly and other stuff. And birds, crows. I like crows. The first thing you have to do is go to a swamp and hunt for some plants. It's got 4 plants mandrake, belladonna, mugwort, and yellow dock bush. You need to find these. You can grow the plants on any block and in a botany pot, I think. And then we got two types of wood. We got the willow, also in the swamp biome, and the mahogany in the jungle biome. You may also need some animal fat that we get from killing animals, but we are getting animal fats for a long time now. And if you break grass, you can get sage seed. That's the last of the plants in Hexerei. Sage seeds need farmland, the other don't. But you can also put them in a botany pot. So I have, if you back up, the book closed down, and if you enter it, it opens up. Unless you close the book, then it will stay closed. Oh, it's so nice. I have planned to start the mod. So I have done some things. I have made some mixing cauldron. That's just iron, cauldron, torch. I brought some of the nice plants. Brought some botany pots if I have to. I bought some ender tanks because we need different liquids in the cauldrons for making stuff. Yeah. So we're going to start the mod off. We're going to take the book with us. I don't know if I can remove the book from the altar. Shift right click. Yeah. And then we break the altar. So we need a fitting place for our new mod. So I've been building for around a week, I think it have taken me. I haven't built anything here. We're going to take a look at these two places later, and there are some mods. Let's bring out the sword. Like that. I've added some trees down here. Some of the trees that I want or need just to make it look pretty. I got some rubber wood. I may get some rubber from them later on. I added a mahogany tree. That's a very nice color. That was an thermal mod. I added some more palm trees. I got one of the mahogany trees. I had to go all the way down here to load new area of swamp to get the trees and the plants. And I looked for an Hexerei village. There are Hexerei villages that you can spawn, where you find a lot of stuff from the mod, but I didn't find anything. I have flattened this area, and I have increased what is called the basalt barriers. Basalt barriera. Okay. Making it flat and nice. I've added some of the magical trees, the undead, some withering oak, some netherwood, and I build a little tower for my magical mods. So this is my new magical tower. If we fly up a little bit and back up, you will see it in its glory. So this is my magical tower. It's a mod. No, it's not a mod. It's a design of a YouTuber named DiddiHD. I'm going to post a link to the YouTube video down below so you can take a look at it. It's not my design. I made some changes to it inside with the lighting and so on, and I added these two cages. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as it was in the start. How do you can you make them not go any further? If you no, that make you add. If you break them, they will keep growing. I thought it was that I would break the tip with a scissor, but that wasn't it. It keep growing. Well, I want them to stay at some height. We'll take a look at that in the future. So this is the new Tower of Wizardry. It's empty at the moment. Only thing I got is a war plate. To get to the next level, I'm using elevators. So I can go up on top. This is the highest you can go. And I will have to stop doing that. It's a very nice building. Very, very. It got a lot of different rooms. Here we have one of the side rooms, towers. Here we can see one of the cages. It's just deep slate and some framed bars, and I'm using the polished deep slate for the bars. Woohoo! And then this is the bottom layer. One of the things I have done is in the YouTube there is it's all symmetrical, so this is the same entrance and that like that side, so I made a window so I can have a wall placing stuff up against. Instead I made a little bit of a pond. DiddiHD do that in his YouTube film too. Yeah, so in here we are going to start up with Hexerei. So let's bring everything out. No, we have to wait for the last stuff. So I will do some planning and get back to you. I made a mistake. I thought I could plant the saplings inside the botany pots. But if I take a look at that, the botany pots isn't up here, so I can't use the botany pot for the saplings. So I need to plant a few trees and grow them by myself outside. I have a lot of area. I also need some more willow trapdoors. So I need some willow planks like that. And I'm going over here and I use the architect cutter from Domon Ornamentum. This is a mod that my colony use a lot. And I can make nice looking trapdoors. I want the full trapdoor. The ordinary willow trapdoor has got a glass in the middle of it. It's hard to see on the icon there, but you can see it's some sort of transparent part in the middle, and I don't want that, so I'm going to make the full willow trapdoors instead. I'm using this as shelves. I have some log panels here. They are a little bit different. They show the rings or the squares of the tree. Yeah. Let's go back. Take a look at what I've done so far. I have a wizard tower war plate. So this is the place so far. I'm going to add a couple of shelves there and there. I have all the plants growing in botany pots over here. I'm planning on doing some other things with them too. I don't need that much, so a full botany pot is enough. Now it's a hopper botany pot just because. But I only need the botany pots one. I think this will be enough for all of them. I added the 2 up there so I can add the drying rack below. I can dry the herbs. I think I have seen in some YouTube videos some nice table. So I will take a look at that and see if I can change the ones I'm using here. I also got some buckets. I think I'm going to move that one. Place it over here. I can't remember why I brought the chain. I thought about hanging something from the roof. I can't remember what. So it will have to be like that just now. I wonder if I can hang the drying racks from change. Yeah, you can. Okay, that's nice. We're going to do that like that. I added the mixing cauldron. This is the way to make stuff in this mod. Some of the recipes use water, so I have an inner tank with water, and the other end tank is just sitting under a sink at my ore line. Some need blood. I've tried, and I can add the Evilcraft blood to the mixing cauldron. So I will see if I can use that blood to farm. No, not farm, craft. If I can't, I will have to use the Hexerei blood, and then I think I will make a new ender tank for that. And I need lava. Also, some mods, some crafting recipes need it for it to be hot, so I added a magma block underneath the mixing cauldron. I think that's enough. Excuse me. That's the trapdoor. That's the slab. And I think I'm going to make some mahogany stairs and replacing the two in the back and making it look like this one. Well, let's start crafting. What I want to add is a pestle and mortar, but I can't get the item for it. That's a problem. It would be nice if I could have the storage from the base over here. Maybe we can do that. Let's go back and take a look at refined storage. I know I can because I have done it. I already have a setup over at Mine Colonies. Refined storage. We can use the network receiver and transmitter to add a part of my storage over at the Wizard Tower. I need a receiver over at the tower to receive the signal. Let's see, what do I need? I need all of these. What do I need for the other one? Transmitter. I also need the advanced processor. Destructive, constructive. Oh, it's just the other way around. So I need 2 of each. So I need 4 of these one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 2 of this one. I got a lot of the basic processor already. And I need 2 of the construction cord, and I need to smelt the other ones. That's how fast the Olimodium is. And it doesn't feel like it's using the same amount of smelting stuff, the charcoal, tiny charcoal. Let's see, can I make a receiver now? Yes, and a transmitter. No, we need a machine casing first. What did I get? The receiver and the transmitter. So we're going to add one of them here and one of them over at the other place. And then we need a crafting grid to go with that one. You are not going to add a controller at the new pace. I did that first. And then the transmitter, the receiver is just popping off and lying on the ground. Because this is not for merging two systems. The controller creates a new refined storage system. It's for extending the system that we have. So the receiver will extend the system. And we need a network card to connect them. We need to do some more things. I need to add a few more of the heat generators because the transmitter is demanding a lot of power, 64 FE, and one of these is producing, I think, around 30. Yes, 29. So it's 30, 60, 90, 120. So if I add 64 to this number, it will be too much. So I will add a couple of heat generators. I have made room so I can add up to 10 of them. Not sure if I'm going to. I may add some other sort of power, but I like the heat generators. So I'm going to do that. and then we are going to continue with the extending our refined storage system. Well, now I have 8 heat generators running here. One problem that you can encounter is if you have a very good pick, you will break the glass. So I got lava flowing into some of the other cells, and I had to clear it up. I made a cobblestone generator, but now it's fixed, and we can add the new network transmitter. Instead of adding it up there, I think I will add them on this wall. So this transmitter is linked to mine colony, and this is going to be linked to the tower. If we take a look at the power, we're now using 170, and that's 6 times 3, it's 18, so that means I could manage with 6 of these plus an extra because it's just below 30. So I got some spare if I want to add more. And we may want to do that in another episode. What we're going to do now is go over to the other visitor tower, and we need to bring a grid with us. So we're going to make that one. We're making crafting. Grid is one. To make the crafting grid, we need to make advanced processor, and we're going to make another grid, and that's destruction core. Oh, did we make the construction cord? That's a destruction. I can't remember anything. Construction cord. And then we are going to make a couple of improved. Don't think I have any of those, or do I? No. 2 of them. Smelt them in the very fast furnace. And we need a machine casing. We can make the grid first and then upgrade the grid to a crafting grid. I want to hide them. So we are going to make a mahogany thing, I think. A little bit of a cupboard. So this is the mahogany. The mahogany door is some glass. I maybe want to use that one. Or we can see if we can make another door. First we need to add some full trapdoors. We need 2 on each side and 1 on top. And then we're going to add a door in front of it. That's striped. That's the chocolate kind. That's a full. Wonder what that looks like. The portmanteau. It sounds French. Oh, it's a little bit of a hole in it. I think I will use that for the entrance to the wizard tower. So I need a full plates. think that's enough to cover up the door. And then we need make a full mahogany door for the cupboard. Now we're going back to the wizard tower. Like that. Now we got a nice new mahogany entrance to the wizard tower, and we're going to make a thing over here now. So let's put in the receiver at the bottom. You can place it one block down, and then we take the netboard card and we right click on the receiver, and it says it's linked to, and it's a combination, and then we add the netbook grid on top. Make the cup with not using the doors. And we have to remove these to fit the door in. That we got a little bit of a cupboard, and then we take the things and place them back like that. And let's go back to the base. And we go here and add a receiver, 216 blocks. Don't know where the max is. And we take a look at the power. It's gone up by 4. And I think those 4 are the crafting grid. Yes, because we have 2 crafting grid and a gray crafting grid. This one is dyed gray. I may, if I want to, yeah, I want to, I can go over to chest. It's easier sometimes, and brings a couple of brown dye, and I can dye the stuff over at the wizard tower. We open up the, so now they are brown dyed, and we have access to all our things again. We're going to make I synchronize the 2 ways. I don't like the stretched size. I like the large one. That one. And we're going to sort by quantity. Okay, now we have access to all our stuff over at the wizard tower, and we can use that to make some stuff from Hexerei. I've made some of the things. I made a mixing cauldron, I made a drying racks, but we want the pestle and mortar. And to make the pestle and mortar, we need to add these things to a mixing cauldron with lava. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones, a couple of irons, and a nether quartz. And we can also see, wrong button, like that, that it needs to be heat sorted. And if we, there you can see, you can use the magma block as a heat source. Okay. So stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron, 1, 2. Don't have that much iron left. We only have 500. Good for us. We can create more using the mystical agriculture essence we got. And then we need that nether quartz. this is my first time using a mixing cauldron, so this will be fun. We take a bucket of lava and adding it to the mixing cauldron. A mixing cauldron can take 2 buckets, but the recipe said it used a third of a bucket. And then I think we just throw everything into the cauldron. And when everything is there, it will be crafted like that. And it's end up here. You can also place them in this UI. So we got the pestle and mortar. We got some lava left. If we want to, we can dump it. But we can also leave it. I don't think it will burn down the house. So here we have the pestle and mortar. And what are we going to use the pestle and mortar for? Can't spell pestle and mortar, but I can't spell Hexerei. So let's go and find it. There it is. Pestle. Okay. We can use this one to create wax. The mindful transplant. I haven't got the slightest clue what that is. Work in progress. We are going to make some seed mixture because crows love that. So we need some sage, beetroot, melon, pumpkin, and wheat. So we need a wheat seed, melon. Only got 1, but we can make more if we want to. And we got the melon seed. Pumpkin, beetroot, and a sage. Then we click them into the pestle and mortar. And when everything is in there, you just get this lovely animation. And you got a seed mixture. And we can use this on a crow. I'm going to add those 4 back so they don't stack when I use them. We got some flowers and a plant. Lovely. I was thinking about adding some more to this place. Let's think. So I rearranged some of the things. I put the botany pots over here so I can grow some of the crops like they should. I only got 1 mugwort, so I think I will have to add that one. No, that was the mugwort bush. I only have 1 of these, the yellow dock one, or do I have more? Yeah, I got 1. So We need to store everything that we get from them if we want to. We get some mandrake root, yellow duck flowers and leaves and stuff. And if we take a look at the Hexerei mod, we can store them in a herb jar. Herb jar is a quarter of a bucket lava and just sand. And I'm not sure how many of these things we will get. So let's do some counting. We can 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the plants. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, counting with Redaktiv, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 with the flowering lily pads, but 19. 20 with the sage. 21 with the sage seeds. So we need to make a lot of them. So let's go get some sand. And fill up the cauldron. And throw in a stack of sand. Under can I place more than one? No, can't. What will happen now? It will be creating it. Will I get a couple of them like that? No, I lost the sand. Can I put them on top of each other? Yes, the stack. I need a bit bigger inventory. Oh, I got one of each in there. So I got a herb jar. Can I place them on top of each other? No, I can't. And I needed 20 of them. Okay. I'm going to fill this stuff with herb jar. I place 1, 2 up there, and we get the willow one. And then I can place the next pair here, and I have the planks over there. If I can place them up there, can't I place them below each other then? Yeah, I can. Okay. And I should be able to place them over here. Okay. Can't place a yard there. And I can't place them here. But I could place them up there. And when I place them up there, I can place them below. Very strange. Can't place anyone on against this pillar. If I use the this one, placing it there. Can I place one above then? Yes. Well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I placed all the herb yarbs. Each of the plant get 2 drops, and I think I destroyed my belladonna. So we need a belladonna plant, or I never planted it. So here in the middle I got 4 plants, and I got the plants drop up here, and I got the sage one over here. And I got some visitors that want to get in, but they can stay outside. Well, nice. What's the next step? It would be nice to have an inventory here for stuff linked to the mod. I think I need to change, for example, the extra herb yarbs that I made and so on. And a Hexerei got a chest thing. It got chests from the mahogany and willow kind, but it got something even better. If I can find it. Ba-ba-da-ba. I don't know what it's named, so there it is, the coffer. The coffer is a decorative storage block that can be placed in the world, can store item and be moved like a shulker box. So it's an early game shulker box thingy. It's crafted using 5 mahogany planks and 3 gold ingots and some water. So I think I will make 3 of these. That means that I need 15 mahogany planks and 9 gold, and I need my water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wonder if I can pick up the item without entering the GUI. No. No. I can throw stuff in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. No. That's 1 too many. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And I got 3. Coffer. And I can place the coffer, and it's open up, and you can see what's inside. So if I place my herb yarbs, you can see the herb yarbs are over at that place. And I can also place my seed mixture. Nice, and if I move away, it closes. And if I break them, I get them back into the inventory. So I will use them as extra storage on the go. I made some coffee, and I made a chisel from chiseled. Great. Oh, I'm loving this mod. It's very, very, very beautiful. I like the color of the mahogany. It's a nice, deep, dark brown color, reddish. And I used some willow too. I wanted to place these one step lower. I can on this side, but these plants are too high, so I can't. I can make the one hovering, but I want to have a shelf, something. So for symmetry reason, I place them up there. We can dry the leaves and stuff we get. What can we make with the drying stuffing? We can use some dry yellow dock leaves. What can we make with the yellow dock leaves? We can make a crow ankh amulet. Protects your crow from danger. While playing dead, the crow will gain regeneration. If the crow were to die instead, the amulet breaks and the crow gains regeneration like a totem of dying. Okay. But we need a totem of dying. The evoker. I will make a spawner out of you at some time. Okay. Is that the only thing you can make with the leaves? What can you make with the dry mugwort leaves? That's the same thing, only that one at the moment. Can you make something with the flowers? Yeah, you can also make the replace satchel. It's a broom attachment. Okay, and a belladonna flower. It's only for the satchel. And a sage. Can't use anything for dry sage, but you can make a sage bundle. And from the sage bundle you can make a sage bundle into a dry sage bundle. And with the dry sage bundle you can place that one into a thing, and it prevents mob spawning. A sage burner. I will probably make one of those at some time. I think that this will be enough to start off with. Or will it? No, I want to get one more thing. Back to the base and into the animal chest. Here I have my mob yunkers with all the different mobs that I have collected, and I think I got a crow. I'm not sure if one seed, mixed seed, is enough to befriend a crow. But we need a crow. So let's take out the seed and let go of the crow and feed it. Did it work? And the crow got out. Let's hunt for the crow. The bad guys spawned. Is it on? Yes, it's on. Let's see, where did the crow go? This was a bit of an anticlimactic end to the episode. I had a crow, and now I don't. I'm not sure where it went to. It's here. And I catch it again. Stupid crow. We need more seeds. Seed. So we need more wheat. Let's take half a stack. And we need melon. I don't have half a stack of melon seeds. That's happened when you place a block on top of the elevator. Remove camouflage. Now we'll add another piece of camouflage at some other time. We got some melons, half a stack of seeds, pumpkin, we got half a stack of seeds, sage, got half a stack of seeds, and beetroot, we got half a stack of seeds. Wonder if I can craft more than one. No, it's just one at a time. Okay, so this is going to take a while to craft all the seed bundles that I want. I will try and automate this thing. It doesn't say anything in the book that you can automate the pestle and mortar. And it's just adding the wrong kind of seed, not adding one of each. That's too bad. Hey, at last I managed to automate the pestle and mortar. This ugly setup is going to be removed when I have done my seed mixture. I looked for a long time for a hopper that could round robin. I couldn't find anything, but after some checking, I found the modular router, and I have an activator model. That's for right-clicking the pestle and mortar with the seed. This is set up in no special way, just activated the front. And it's got the puller modular. The puller modular pulls from the chest above, so I activated the up. I activated the whitelist and added all the seeds. And then I added a round robin filter augment. So now it's pulling one of each seeds in this order. If I just add a hopper on top of it, it will pull just one seed from the first spot. And I can't get one of each seed. So this was the way that I automated the pestle and mortar. If you have another solution, you please share it. Everything has grown while I was taking my time, and I got a lot of stuff in here. We got some mugwort flowers. Belladonna flowers. Mandrake flowers. I get some roots too. No, I didn't. Oh, no berries. So this is going very well. Let's close the book. So while this is working, I will check another stuff. So my seed mixture is done, so I can extract everything from here. Remove a little bit of the wall, because why not? And then I will place the modular rotor and other things in here. There is the activator 1, 2. And then place the pestle motor there. Okay, I checked the YouTube film that I thought I saw some bench, and it wasn't a bench, it was just slabs. So I need mahogany. I have a couple of stairs left, so let's remove the end parts. I make it like that. Okay. Now we will get a crow. And I hope I will tame it before it flies away. Oh, best friends forever. Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay. I can right click it to make it sit. Oh, I can make it to do a lot of stuff. I can make it to follow. Crows set to follow will follow the owner, teleport to the owner if you get too far away, and hop onto the owner's shoulder if they have an empty shoulder. Okay, I can make it sit. Hold down and sit on the position of a perch. They will fly to it first, but it's a perch. That's a perch. Perch. This is spelled with an C. Yes, that's a fish. Okay, and that's a supercharged coil. Now, I'm not sure what the perch it's going to sit on is. If I make it to wander, I want it to sit. If I make it to wander, cross set wander mode will fly around. If they travel too far from their perch, they will fly back. What perch? I need to read up on that. Crows set the help will do its set help command. Okay. Crows is set to gather. Harvest and a nearby crop and a plant. If they have perch, they will stay within the area. Crows is set to pickpocket while target the nearest villager and snap an item from their pockets. Fly away and drop the item after a while. They have a perch, they will drop the item at the perch. Okay. I have a sit, a gather. Can make it hold items. I wonder what this. Please don't break my door. I wonder what the perch is and how to make a perch. Can we look at this in the book? What do you mean by perch? Chop, 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 chop. Entities. Chop, 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 chop. The crow. If you're still trying to figure out how to add a perching location to crow, you need to use the crow flute to direct the crow. This is the tool for directing the crows more precisely and can direct more than one crow at a time, either all the nearby crows or the list of selected crows. The flute will tell crows which command to follow. To change the flute given command, you can open the GUI by crouching and right-clicking. Okay, so we need a crow flute, and then we can make a spot for the crow. Where are we going to place the crow? The crow. The crow will sit there. Okay, so we need a flute. That's just the flute, the crow flute. What was I'm missing? Planks. That's not too hard to make. Okay. You can color it. So now it's a yellow flute. Okay. And then I shift right click. Perch. Right click a block to set the crow's perch position. Right click. Okay. Select. So select that one. And then select the perch. Lovely. Now I have my crow sitting here and waiting for me. Oh, so nice. And I can place my flute in my backy. And then I can return the ring rack trees. I have added a couple of seeds down here. I have 2 nether starch seeds because I had just the right amount to make 2 nether starch cruxes that are placed underneath the farmland, and I have made 1 dragon egg seeds and 1 dragon egg crux from the 8 dragon scale I got from defeating the dragon. So now I can make more eggs. And in here I have added the basic plants because the mine colonies started to demanding flowers. So I added them, and I added the basic trees and some of the trees that I wanted to build with, like ebony and rubber wood for getting the latex. Cherry log is a nice red one, palm, and some archwood from Arch Nouveau, and I get a lot of apples from that one. That's it. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a nice day, everything. Happy New Year. See ya.